Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Evil Within. When last we left off, we had finally escaped that abhorrent dog. And now, further into the miasma, we trudge reluctantly. But it is the only path that offers survival. That's the point. I temporarily shifted out in the hopes that would address the foliage. It did not.
That sounded close.
You have to stay with me. There's no other way.
Ah. A bit of brain brine. And an uncomfortable amount of ammunition lying around. Okay. We're slow because we ended yesterday with very one. Alright, now we can go ahead and see what other secrets and resources they have lying
Joseph.
around.
You still with me? Sebastian, you ever had the urge to just jump? When you're on a high place? Or the subway rolls by? Imagine if you had that urge for a minute straight. Then 2 minutes.
You fought it off 3 times now, Joseph. You're learning to stop it.
You're not listening.
Indeed, and
Worried
welcome,
about
Brett.
stopping it, Seb. I'm worried about not wanting to stop it.
How are you doing tonight, Brett?
Some part of me wants to turn. I don't know why. And I can't reason it away. It's deeper than that. It's like instinct. And it's getting stronger. Hold on. This might...
I'm very glad to hear that you're doing well. And, I mean, we all have our problems. He's doing his best, as we all are. How weird are we talking?
better start searching for my partners.
Very fun premise to start with. Okay, nothing in those. Attempt was made at least. It was nice there was an air of horror that just embraced being weird. I made a noise, I suppose. Unfortunate.
I'd better start searching for my partners.
So what things are offered in Forbidden Siren? Oh, I mean, this is a bit of rain brine before. No suitable statue. That's fine. Alright, so we've learned that there is something right next to that door that prevents us from utilizing it as some sneaky cover. It's honestly probably why they provide me with the wine glass. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get them with the classic "What is a man?" We'll wait for you to move over a bit. I don't want to draw your attention with this. Excuse me? I was scored by the shadows. I know that full well. Thank you, I do not trust you in the slightest. Let's reload and recover some health here. Well, expedition sniper rifle ammo. Very important things to have on now.
Looks loose.
An old lithograph, eh? There's some red paint to the picture, it seems. Metallic pounding. He's coming. I run, but he follows. God, help, help. Help, help, help. I see. I think it's fitting enough. I mean, from what I've said of Silent Hill, it does thoroughly recall. There's that coinciding element that asks
Oh shit.
the important question of what is a man. I'm uncertain how
It fits.
Silent Hill answers the question. Though I am very familiar with the way Simply Night does. We welcome with love Lily Lynn Castellanos, born July 18th, 2006, 9:56 a.m., 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 14 inches. Proud parents Sebastian and Mayra Castellanos. Catacombs found beneath parish. Past is nothing to lose sleep over. Who took care of this place? Workmen repairing collapsed floor discovered man-made passages beneath Cedar Hill Church. Claimed they saw mummies. Parish denies access to historians, claiming sacrilege.
Worrying type, I see.
Always. Worrying is a very important part of life. And quite the pile of cigarettes indeed when you're dealing with cultists. I'll embrace bias and continue to work on the sniper rifle. I mean, who doesn't love some nice catacombs? I mean, if you think you can carry more ammunition, then it becomes possible. Probably. Oh, right. Well, at least they have electrical wiring down in these catacombs. Are you? Oh. You're definitely not backstabbable. You have a ranged attack. I do not appreciate that in the slightest. Didn't require to get too critical hits on you. I mean, he was also trying to murder me. That's an important part of all this, I feel. Also, this note isn't particularly snazzy. Also, no. Oh, there was a trap involved. And here I was just trying to handle you professionally.
Oh shit.
I ought to say that at this point anyway.
The worrying type, I see.
I mean, certainly attempting to be noir chic, but it's missing a few rather important elements for that, in my personal opinion at least. Better than most protagonists, though. Cannot deny. He does have the flask, though, and that does count for something.
It fits.
He does indeed get partial credit for the flask. Credit where credit is due. Dissipate a bit. There we are. I'm trying to break this down. Thank you. Mercy, they're still not entering this room in the slightest. One day I'll play Max Payne. Probably. So, we're going in here earlier. Why? Why are you not getting on fire? Too much liquid on the floor, I suppose. Unfortunate. Especially... Well... that was nice and efficient, at least. Recognizing the tools at your disposal and really making them work. Ah. What about Maximum is underrated in your opinion? Oh. That's what it was supposed to. I may do at least. Stop your rattling. Ah. So rude. Excellent, I'd like to not suffocate today. Thank you. I mean, two different can be understandable when a series is not really known for it. But at the same time, change is always important. Oh, you didn't end up falling like I thought you would. Thank you. we are definitely at a point of needing to utilize these builds a bit more. Actually, probably more efficient to invest in the explosive builds rather than the shock builds. We've got trying to deal with multiple things at once. Miss entirely. Oh, I did not get far enough away from that. I severely need you to fall down, thank you. Indeed, it was the chief vice of the industry at the time, wanting to be more like film. With many mixed results on that front. That was closer than I would have liked. It does seem like the primary issue is more built around the time between releases. Since writing and visual styles would have changed between... I believe Max Payne 2 was on the still on the PlayStation 1, yes? What year did they release exactly? Ah, also an important distinction. This brings quite a few things. I shouldn't hope it can still result in a good game. But it will often be different for better or worse. That's quite a bit of brain blind at a dead end, which makes me feel like I'm going to get that during a chase section. Either that or I would have missed out on it entirely. Which also might be part of it. I wonder why I missed that entrance there. It doesn't we're going upward. I'm at a severe loss of ammunition. Understandably.
Just one more.
Welcome, Sir Kang. Thus far things are going well enough. How are you doing today? Though I'm definitely very much out of resources currently.
That cockroach, that sycophant, living off me, feeding off my work. I'll have to figure out how we got the combination to my safe. But there's no time for that now. I'm so close. No one can ever have that data. It is mine. My only way. Whoever opens that safe next had better be ready to pay the price.
I see. And what is before the Green Moon about? Ah, fair enough. Oh. I saw one trap and walked right into another as a result. Tulip is indeed the weird kissing game. There is nothing further behind that, so... And so what is the green moon then? So we cannot hit that, which means... They're wanting us to shoot things. Theoretically, they would give us the resources to do so here. It's just the moon, but it's green. I suppose they just give us the resources to do, in theory. You know. Ah. Fair enough then. Lesson learned. I don't know what else I expected, honestly. And do we know what is on the moon, or is it just visiting the moon because... Okay, fair enough. I do look forward to hearing more about this, though. So how does it tie into Tulip, as far as design goes then, out of curiosity? Also, not necessarily much, actually. Ah, I see. Are there any odd puzzles around their schedules as well? Or just... More just having... the town feel a bit alive as a result. Well, I do wish I kept final match then. Stop that. Many of you are there. I see. Still, I look forward to hearing about all the things you discover throughout your adventure. Nope, that's going to be a death there. Huh.
Gotta be a trap.
Okay, so I can use the bullets to clear those, like, if need be. I would not call that cute in the slightest. There we go. Ah, wonderful. There was a fifth one before. Before we do anything in that regard, I'm curious what else they've been hiding. Brought to my attention after all. Um, I definitely have some mixed feelings on the matter. I mean, what the game does well, it does very well. But it does seem the combat is unwieldy, and not in a way that feels part of the design. Because it does seem like it really does want the combat to feel satisfying, and it really does not. The set pieces and enemy design are fantastic. The way that it does induce that wonderful paranoia. Even when you see what's coming next. It's marvelous. It's just the way they handle things doesn't even make it so that you really feel worried when you are poorly managing resources, like I clearly have. Because I am sitting here with very little ammunition to my name. But the way it's handled feels less like I managed ammunition well or poorly, and more that certain aspects of combat felt unwieldy, partially with the very punishing accuracy on the handgun and the numerous elements of RNG involved in it. Because its damage will always be low, which means you really are relying on the critical hit chance. Or anything resembling efficiency with that weapon. It is still enjoyable, but there are definitely asterisks to it. Yeah, taking an early damage increase when it's early on and not very expensive felt like a good use of resources. But at this point, I really have mostly been investing in accuracy and critical hit for it. Also, Zerkeg, I do have a key, which means left or right. Alright. Top, middle, or bottom? Alright. 1 through 3 or 5 or 6. 4's already taken. Alright. And a very nice amount of brain brine. We do appreciate the goo. It was a lot of goo. All right. We'll upgrade here. And that is a very fair point.
Whatever is the matter? You don't look well at all.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a rough day. But honestly, as much as it's marketed as a survival horror game, it really fits best within the realm of a cinematic action adventure game.
One more.
That happens to use shooter mechanics. Because the strength there is definitely more of the adventure set piece. I mean, even then, not exactly. Because Resident Evil 4 was very solidly a strong third-person shooter to my understanding, yes?
Kid. Is she alright? Is she alright? Alright? Stand back. I'll get it open.
Honestly, this game's strengths, from my experience as far, seem to be a little bit more in line with the marketing for... Honestly, I think this game's strengths lie more in with sort of experience that was offered by the Uncharted games. Just with more tension and much more death.
No! Wait! Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Alright. It's fine, we're in a safe place.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
That's very rude. That leave us 3 of the toxic gas to react. It does not. But we should... We're probably better off taking a moment to heal up. And now trying to find our exit. That's fun.
This thing stay dead.
Clearly not. No resource drops this time. Is something still during the cutscene? Still counts as standing still. Though clearly not to my benefit at the moment. Let's do it all over again. Oh. Not quite. Not it. It doesn't be the most effective way of handling it, but... Okay. So a very important thing to learn here. Oh, not quite. I mean, I know the mechanic, even if it definitely creates a lot of panic when dealing with this gentleman. So I got a little bit ahead of myself. Oh, actually, no, we're fine. Or at least disarm these to keep moving to an extent. Well, that got a bit awkward, now didn't it? And look at him again. That is a very, very effective scene.
This thing stay dead.
Wait, no, this isn't the right way. Okay, we also will need... Bad with you at a moment's notice. It does. Oh, that's not good for me. Oh, that's what this is. That's what we're here for. Right. I don't think there's a safe option no matter what it is. One more round of violence. Ah, still not done. Oh, this is why. Ah. Oh, that's... unnecessary, but...
Finally.
Alright, it seems we are at last free. I mean, if that's the case, he is swinging that pack lunch around far too wantonly. It's going to be thoroughly just messy and roughed up. All that love and organisation is going to be completely gone by the time he opens it up. Very rude of him. Planted seed will grow, okay? There's no way to handle this delicately, is there? That seems excessive. I want to make sure that you go down and stay down. Thank you. Right. That was my attempt at handling this delicately. Oh,
Out of ammo?
well, that was anything but delicate. But it is a path forward, at least. A very delicate Dead Space storm. the most subtle and gentle of Dead Space storms, definitely. No fury, no righteous indignation, just... the most gentle of death storms. Leave the other box alone. Might be best for my hands to do so. My doctors always said that falling from dramatic heights. Oh. Oh, I mean, I think, honestly, I mean, the brain goo is always appreciable. However, I mean, my daughters repeatedly warned me against falling from dramatic heights, and I mean, one should always follow the doctor's orders, yes?
Aberrant brainwave patterns observed in subjects number 25 and 33, and now again in 55. The one common factor is a case history of dissociative identity disorder. Previous experiments on the prefrontal cortex led to degradation of sense of self, but there were unanticipated results here. Suicidal thoughts of alternate personalities exhibited as attacks on the core personality. As self-consciousness waned, a sort of stasis was achieved. Like two creatures sewn together and forced to live as one, eternally hating the other. Delicious.
Why do the doctors in this game scare you so, Gag? Where? Not what I expected to happen, but... problem solved, I think. This one's very easily sorted out. What's wrong, Sakag? Be stealth killed. The answer appears to be a resounding no. Let's just walk away. Alright, here we are. Back to a nice, reasonable amount of ammo. Sophia told me to stop so many times, but it was only a little further to the truth. I knew there'd be challenges, but I was so close. I noticed the faintest breeze coming from the crack of this door. This door has to lead outside. This plate I found looks like it fits in the slot. It's probably the key, but which way does it go? 50-50 odds. I'm here pacing for what feels like an eternity, unable to make this simple choice. Sophia, if I make it out of here, I'll hold you with my arms. I'll tell you that you were right, and I'll never let you go. This is the one that doesn't have blood on it. Well, you lost coin flip, but... gambler's fallacy. It is charming. It's very video gamey, but... oh. Ah. Once more, the disagreeable foliage returns.
Doc. Doc, what the hell is going on?
There's no time. I need to figure out how to reverse this if we're going to stop him.
Who? This Ruvik guy? Who the hell is he?
I'm sorry, I have to find this.
I can't help if you leave me in the dark, Doc. And you need me to help.
We were working on a method. How can I explain this? It's like linking brains together. Sharing everything on an electrochemical level. Emotion, memory, perception, everything. Directly. It's unprecedented. The implications on psychology, on pharmaceuticals, on consciousness itself.
Are you serious? It's a fucking nightmare.
Well, I didn't say it was perfect. Especially not with such a unstable host.
Great. So your research partner is a psychopath. And we're all inside his head.
Not exactly, no. All of us are contributing on some level. But he's the only one with conscious influence.
You know how he thinks. What does he want?
Well, it's just a theory, but I'd say he wants us dead.
I have no idea what ever gave you that idea.
Doctor?
Journal of Sebastian Castellanos, June 16th, 2009. We dropped off Lily for her first day at preschool this morning. She's a brave girl. She seems like she'll be fine. Myra, God bless her, has had a tough 3 years. Raising a baby is a full-time job, and she's finally going to get the break she deserves. By break, I mean going back to the KCPD Missing Persons Bureau. One of his appearances here seems to be growing. Look at the bottom of it soon, there won't be anyone left to investigate. They'll all be missing. I exaggerate, of course, but there's something going on in Crimson City that needs to be stopped. And Myra will help see to that. She's damn good at her job, but obviously happy to be back in her element. At least one of us trusts him. Oh. I wasn't certain how far they'd be running before they gave me control back. Now I know. What's if it was a cinematic set piece, or if it was supposed to be a chase action? Now I know. I know which way to run, and not even begin to look back. What a familiar setting. Oh. You're here this time. The cruelest intentions, eh?
Detective Castellanos.
Was that someone else's memories?
You were moaning in your sleep. Have a bad dream?
A bit. I mean, I'm saying was had a feet dream where they were set on fire. It was a good dream, exactly.
No, not that way. No. No, not that way. No.
I'm not going to make. I'm not going to say it's impossible.
Please refrain from agitating the others. You don't look well at all. Memories are vague things indeed. It can be easy at times for memories to be distorted by others. That is why they must be cherished.
Okay, so can I go this way at the moment? can't save here at the moment either, but... Alright, we have a key. Left or right? Top, middle, or bottom? One through 9. Ooh. Very strong choice. Now it requires 20,000 to get to that point. Alright. So that gun is as good as we can get it for a while. It's an important step, I think. Also, it's
You look as if you'd seen a ghost.
not as expensive as many other things, but I would like just to know that roughly where I'm pointing my cursor will actually be where the bullet will land. Also, let me pick fights from a longer distance. Estate fire claims children. Daughter badly wounded. Where were the parents? Children playing in barn in Victoriano estate burned in fire. Daughter, 17, left in vegetative state. Sources of fire undetermined. Indeed. The fact that the final upgrade for it, which gives twice as much value, is only 5,000, leaves me a little bit more comfortable investing in it personally, at least. Whereas you want some upgrading in damage beyond that first upgrade. But also just the combat in this game feels unwieldy, and typically the fastest way to remedy that is to invest more in accuracy. At least in my limited experience. Indeed. Only as it's behaving. Are we certain we're playing the same game here?
Wait. I've seen that house somewhere.
Probably in several other horror games.
I bet.
It's very Spencer Mansion. And many games that have riffed on it. I mean, I even experienced this in a Castlevania game once. Indeed. In Castlevania 64, actually, there's a section that was definitely not inspired by Resident Evil, let alone just about every low-poly horror game ever made. Oh, we can just go through the grass. That'll be operating as a wall.
Hey! Stop, damn it!
Now what?
Crimson Potions by clipping. Tragic fire kills child nanny in Crimson City, February 11th, 2012. Despite the KCFD's quick arrival and best efforts, a fast-spreading house fire took the lives of a young girl and her babysitter yesterday afternoon in the Park Ridge neighborhood of Crimson City. Lily Castellanos, age 5, and a babysitter, Juanita Flores, 56, unable to escape the smoke and flames that quickly consumed the single-family home. Lily's parents, both detectives for the KCPD, rushed to the scene but were too late to save their daughter from the flames. The blaze was finally defeated by firefighters after several hours, but the home was completely destroyed. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but initial findings point to faulty electrical wiring. Read on page 8. Fire.
I knew it.
You say that, but you don't explain what you knew.
You should use your green gel.
Oh, it has a official term? I do prefer brain brine, brain goo. Green gel just isn't nearly as endearing a term, I feel. What about you? What other unofficial names are you aware of? Who's next in line? Oh. Fair enough, I suppose. Oh, there you are. Is it being chased? Or we find them? I mean... But yes, as far as just... the ghoul goes, in general, I mean... so many effective ways to describe it, I think. And with so many options... Ouch. And with so many options, why would you simply use green gem? It had happened at some point. And I accept that. Fair enough. Safe also just lacks amusement. I've only come to recognize the way, the portal to a new world. The details are all there, have been right in front of my nose. I'm appalled and incensed that I did not see them sooner. A specific process to break down a human's psyche, to obliterate it and give myself free rein, is so obvious. And now that I see it, now that what I have to do is in front of me, I feel as if there's nothing else I can do. I can have everything I sought, everything I've lost, but I need resources. In Menace, that cretin would finally begin to earn his keep. I mean, it is a very efficient way of making use of the resources presented to me. I can either try to turn it into another bit of artillery, or I can shoot it when there happens to be an enemy nearby for once.
What do we have here?
Subject number 58, test 92A, electrode placement M33, pain region, ineffective. Anticipate greater results with stimulation of section F7, the consent region of the neocortex.
Okay, so... should be about here, I think.
92A.
Great. What did I just set in motion?
Is this, what did you call it? Your inner sanctum? A research lab of your own? I am most impressed.
Why are you back? I didn't give you permission.
Come now, we're both men of science. Men of science are dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. You can show me your experiments. I can show you things.
You wouldn't like them. You'd think they're gross.
In science, one must do any number of things a layperson may find disgusting. I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster.
You concern yourself so much with your appearance. But that mind of yours, That's all that matters.
That's Marcello. Is that Ruvik with him?
Ah, there's some ammunition over here. Who really got the jump on who? He really does.
Have you forgotten something?
Not.
You don't look well at all.
I don't think I've forgotten anything, but I did want to save. So we've established that Ruvik can pop up out of the blue.
Red liquid.
And less to worry about getting murdered and losing progress, the better I'll sleep at night. I can see some disagreeable foliage. They cast their shadow very heavily. Ah. Oh, there's a syringe there. Might be maximum, or this can. Ah, running from Ruvik. Guess we need to manage to lose him first. Or just wait him out. I mean, we do like fan art of our breakout character. And we'll wait on the rest. Use that, save here,
Whatever is the matter?
and then go right back into the chaos. Let's go judge the Keeper fan art. Wait, is that rain goo I see? It is. Wonderful. Two worlds separated by a jagged chasm. Above, faceless spectators mocking the tragedy. Below, helpless victims losing everything. Okay, so we need to find these in the first place. You're locked. You're not. If you walk over here, I will shoot you. How courteous of them to provide me with more brain juice. You seem to be actually deceased. Rather than false deceased. And I appreciate that cooperation. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. Upper dial is 11. And before that slips my mind, let's plug that in. Oh, actually, okay, it'll be here regardless. Okay. Dropping from the ceiling like that is very rude. I will have you know.
The worrying type, I see.
So we return here numerous times unnecessarily about the worrying type. I'm in no need of judgment. Provide enough to myself. Thank you. And the game does love to just drop a sudden kill on you with minimal warning. Which, I mean, effective, but nonetheless. Rubik's room, no. I saw her there again, standing at the end of the hallway. Long black hair, beautiful as ever, streaked with moonlight. Eyes, dark pools in her porcelain face. She wore her favorite wet red dress, crimson sunset, like a streak of blood in the waning light. Laura, of course you couldn't be dead. Indeed, this is the most open edge the game's been yet. So the jump scare was something that just automatically ends you. Is not a comfortable time. Especially since there haven't been too many notable checkpoints as of yet. I haven't paid attention at least. They were pretty open, but not this open. They were still pretty railroaded for the most part. Here, though, we should always be worried. Sudden laughter in a horror game is rarely a good sign. Fair enough. And this is why we are the worrying type. The number of enemies that I saw up here. Definitely not. Definitely not close after actually dying to it before. Alright, good time to utilize in the syringe.
Again.
Okay.
Subject number 12. Test 71B. Electrode placement A2. Stimulation of amygdala, seat of emotion and memory allocation. The fear center of the brain. Subject feels as I do. This vessel is far too weak to withstand the psychological weight I myself bear daily.
Leave it here. It does, and also certainly not aided by the... even with rather
Oh, Father.
bolstered accuracy.
If you only knew how satisfying that look on your face is. Did you actually think if you locked me away, I would just cease to exist? Out of sight, out of mind. You did. You did. Didn't you? Oh, you were never out of my mind. I hope you're proud of yourselves.
Oh. I will be taking that key. You give a lot of brain juice around. I mean, at least someone's there cleaning it up.
Maximum frequency stimulation of cortical regions has proven less than effective. The subjects scream and scream, but they die much too quickly. Tailored settings achieve better results. The only question that remains is which regions to focus on. Fear, hope, consent, trust, envy. 3 of these are pivotal. But which will open the way?
Just do me a favor and actually stay dead for a moment. I disarm a bomb like I'm in a 90s action film. I believe the music's changed. Changing? Okay. As we do have another key. Oh, so you don't want another stab at it? It's a cake. Alright. Top, middle, or bottom? One through 9. That's a lot of shotgun ammunition, actually. That's probably best to just leave as it is, because I don't think I can get enough to hold all of that. It does put me...
Have you forgotten something?
With that much ammunition for the shotgun, let's invest a bit further in it. Ah, actually already did. Alright. We now have a clear weapon of choice. Indeed. Okay. 11 and 2. Indeed. It's. I feel like it's reasonable to put some critical chance in weapons while they're inexpensive, but the shotgun and the sniper rifle seem to benefit more from damage. We still want to invest in the other part of it as well, but there's definitely prioritization going on.
Subject number 14, test 88C, Olympic priming, temp 3, electrode placement C4, stimulation of the cingulate cortex, Hope Center. Assailing the Hope axis improves domination of the subject's will, but domination isn't enough.
I think that means it'll need to go for trust instead.
The hospital has not received the family's usual donation this year.
And why would they? Has the hospital been doing anything worthy of donation?
The Victoriano family has always been a generous contributor. Where are your parents?
They have gone away.
When do you expect them?
Is there something you wish to discuss, Doctor?
I came to inform you that the hospital will no longer be able to provide you with assistance. Materials. Your research will very quickly disintegrate.
How dare you come into my home and threaten me?
There does indeed seem to be plenty of good. Like so.
Slice clean, all the way. No cure for what I'm going to do to you. Peel pristine skin. Thoughts from the minds. What do
Ruvik?
you...
It is such magnificent set dressing and wonderful door design. It is often important to just trust your instincts when it comes to puzzles like these, and just hope that the way you're going is the correct one. There's a lock there. Ah. Honestly, very fun chase sections. And wonderful shifts in scenery.
Why was I led here?
To watch the trees be very weird, I think. I mean, the trees are certainly having a time. Not certain if good or bad at this point. They're having a time. Indeed, the sunflowers are quite agreeable. The trees, however, are... I know, definitely would have been very unsettling.
I know you're in here. I can hear you breathing.
Rich bastards think they can buy up all our land.
They need to be shown who really owns these parts.
Okay, nothing in here other than the set dressing and the cutscenes.
Hey, I think there's kids in there. I didn't hear anything. What the?
Somebody open the door! Ruben! Ruben! You have to climb!
Shit. I better get out of here. There.
Oh, wait, hold on. I missed a step, didn't I? I did indeed. This isn't just, there's no real time pressure here, more just thematic pressure, which honestly I'm fine with. And set fire to those and exacerbate my problem if I so desire. Okay. So you definitely want me to fight then. And I'm clearly not very effective at fighting. That's fine. didn't do anything actually. Not even utilizing fire-based weaponry.
You must eat. You've got to keep your strength up.
My children. I want...
Beatrice, we have been through this.
Sometimes I...
Oh, cut that short. Didn't mean to. He did mention a basement. All being cut short, however. Alright. Craftsman's tools. Unfortunate considering Beatrice is a new name. I think I presume that was Ruvik's mother, but
How many have you killed, Reuben?
Reuben? Does he mean Ruvik? Numbers are irrelevant. They received as they themselves gave, and they served a higher purpose. They furthered my research.
This was not mere research. The things the papers say were done to those people, those traps.
These vermin? These microbes? They're mine to do with as I please. But you are correct. This was not mere research. I'm close to perfection.
This is abhorrent.
This is my will.
my children have been taken from me. Was it fate? Was it something he did? Surely not my perfect son. It was that fire. It ruined everything. Took everything. The children are not the same. Neither is Ernesto. He said he was taking care of them. They were safe. But now he says they're gone. Me. A mother would know such a thing. I still hear my darling boy's voice. His laughter. It always in the basement. It cannot be. A mother needs her children. So yes, Beatrice is definitely Ruvik's mother. And
My head.
I'm talking a perfectly good nap with such rude and abrupt knocking.
Who is that guy next door?
Do you have any idea why this world is the way it is?
What? Who are you?
Hate. Hate. Ruvik's hate. The man's consumed by it. He wants out. Wants to get his revenge. He wants back what he feels the world took from him. It's not like he could actually get that. It's not like he could actually get that. This world exists as long as he does.
You heard something just now?
Yeah, a bit of a banging, knocking. Woke me up much sooner than I wanted to. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some additional stockpile. Lightly. We are not only breaking into That backlog of shotgun shells. Wealthy landowner and wife die in car crash. Nightmare family. Police of Ernesto and Beatriz Victoriano found in wreck. Son inherits family fortune. Ah, so he framed their deaths. This is all his memory of killing them. That requires 16,000. But we can quickly grab a few extra space for shares. And chip a little bit more into that reserve. Yeah, it's an odd decision. I understand it being blocked before you get your initial key, but they keep blocking it afterwards sometimes, and I do not know why. Alright. Now to charge headfirst into what is probably a very heavily booby-trapped basement. Let's grab this. And a key for our outfits. Moment enemies show up. Buckshot. Okay, those torture rooms.
Shit. Better find cover.
Oh. What do I expect this to go?
This is insane.
Alright. Where is the should have run? I'm not seeing where. I see that Ruvik is quite a fan of Case, with his crafting of a psycho circus. I can sense it just fine. Or not. I thought I would be able to get shot off on the mass shotgunner before. I mean, they were quicker on the draw. I acknowledge this. I cede defeat in this matter. Oh. Well, okay. That sort of remedied my problem. Big emphasis on sort of. I suppose a case where everyone has to get one, eh? Theoretically, I should be able to actually see and fight back and shoot if they can shoot this window, yes? But it's fine. Good. Can't kill the lights. Ah, now I see you. Ah. Probably not necessarily useful sniper rifle shot, but we'll go ahead and utilize the syringe. It's a good time to use it, I think. Well, I should have been using this for a bit anyway. battery pack. Right, that's what we get. Electricity running again. A fair question, one that I mean, I just thought that's a question about this game in general. Switch over to the flashbolts. Link us with them whenever we see anything that we can actually... As flashbolt stuns enemies, which allows you to either run past them or kill them with a sneak attack. Like so. And just like that, problem is sort of solved. Theoretically. And what do we utilize this battery pack at? Something still upstairs that I missed? Or was it... Oh, I see. Never mind. Oh. Indeed, I had a feeling I would if I was not prepared. Oh. So I have a hatchet. Of course. The inmate who used the hatchet did not have a shotgun. Ah, that was definitely an unfortunate turn of events. And now I know you're there. Ah. Okay, that's what happened last time. Good to be aware of it. Very good to be aware of it, in fact. Let's see what I'm about to deal with. This is not an ideal choice in weaponry. Might have. That's a very good point. What do you mean you're still alive? Only the game didn't think so. What's to get before your limit disarmed? There we are. They definitely did. There's not a doubt in my mind. Okay, hold on.
Out of ammo?
No what? Let's light it up. You are far too stubborn and I'm getting tired of it. So many swamps required. And for what? I know we throw additional enemies at me. I've not invested in any of the melee upgrades currently. Situations in which I've actually utilized melee in general have been few and far between. The game has largely been generous with its ammunition. But moments like that happen. Well, it's just a single enemy that you don't really feel like utilizing shotgun or crossbow ammunition on. And therefore, just kick them while they're down for a while. That's an enemy that felt Like it warranted its pistol ammo rather than shotgun ammo, but then he just refused to die. We'll do a checkpoint soon, and that'll be where we cut the day, I think. Look at that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me today as we've gone through more of The Evil Within. We will return tomorrow with more. You are quite welcome. For now, I shall leave you in the hands of one Lilith Knox, who is currently playing Hades 2. To give them as much of your affection as you can. We'll see what madness awaits us in tomorrow's episode of The Evil Within, but until then, ladies and gentlemen, please do all you can to enjoy the remainder of the evening, and as always, take care and good night.